an enormous task. Rebecca Henschke, BBC News.
Well, we can speak now to Ken Lee, Director of Air Quality Life Index at the University of Chicago. He joins us from Vancouver. Great to have you on the program, Ken. You know, as we saw in Rebecca's report, the lawyers calling this a historic landmark ruling. But do you think it will actually bring about any real change?
Thank you. It's great to be here. Well, I agree. I think the decision by the Jakarta court is potentially a landmark moment in the movement for clean air in Indonesia and across Southeast Asia. And I say this because research shows that air pollution, and specifically PM2.5 particulate matter, is the greatest threat to human health globally. In Indonesia, the average PM2.5 concentration has fluctuated between 30 to 40 micrograms per cubic meter for nearly 2 decades. And that's more than 3 times higher than the WHO standard. In Jakarta, it's 5 to 7 times the WHO guideline. And so when we breathe polluted air, PM2.5 enters our lungs, our bloodstream. It could lead to all sorts of things. Now, our team at the Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago developed the Air Quality Life Index. It's a tool that basically answers this critical question of how much longer people could live if they could breathe clean air. And what the AQLI shows is that in Indonesia, the average person is losing 2.5 years of life expectancy because air quality fails to comply with the WHO guidelines. So if the ruling today is followed by serious policy action to reduce PM2.5, then there could be huge benefits accruing to the Indonesian public.
But that's precisely the problem, isn't it, Ken? Because even though the suit has found the Indonesian president and other officials guilty, what does the ruling actually force them to do to change things?
Well, the thing is, the primary cause of air pollution in Jakarta is not the weather, it's the burning of fossil fuels. And this is the same story across the world. Fossil fuel combustion is causing air pollution, it's causing climate change. And here, I think there are opportunities to improve the existing set of Indonesian standards and policies. For example, as the clip mentioned, there's a bunch of coal power plants that are just 100 kilometers outside of Jakarta. And these power plants are relatively dirty. In fact, they're currently allowed to emit 3 to 7.5 times more pollution than similar plants in China. In addition, emission standards for new gasoline vehicles in Indonesia are not as strict as they are in India. So those are areas where improvements could be made. Of course, they can also do better in terms of enforcing compliance and penalizing excessive polluters.
I see. Ken Lee, Director of Air Quality Life Index at the University of Chicago. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday on that story.